The signs up there, I haven't looked at them for so long. One establishes the cabin, the club. The other is this cabin here. And that was around 1919 for this cabin. The other cabin was constructed around 1885 to 1890. And they used that till 1925 when it burnt down. Interesting.
Acorn bombarding.
Somebody's saying something to me.
Look at the steps.
Yeah, one's 1919.
That's when this cabin was started being used.
Got you.
And the other one is the club had the other cabin.
Yes, because there's a real interesting story of the storm and the California governor and somebody from Pasadena came stumbling across it, and because they were
the guy from
Mount Lowe.
Mount Lowe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they came over. They were lost, and they just happened to come upon the old cabin, and the guys were in there, and so they warmed him by the fire.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a jug of whiskey and warmed him up, and he became an honorary member of the club, and they're great old stories.
We did. I wasn't around, but Barry and basically his father, grandfather, they had a governor visit here. Okay. I don't know if he was acting governor or a retired governor, but he was up here. A number of people from show business and business. A lot of them were located in Torrance. Barry's father had the Weatherby shoes.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that. I think I got one of their pair of wingtips when I was a kid.
Okay.
that memory is somewhere back there. The stories that the old cabin was there for quite a while.
Yes.
And if you go there, if you know where it's at, we call it Five Oaks. Because there's 5 oak trees that have long since grown up. And
yes.
Is there a little bridge going across the water right there?
There's no bridge.
Not a bridge, but like cement concrete work.
No.
Is there anything remaining of it, like the old chimney or anything like
Well,
that, or rock work?
The rock work from the chimney and hearth from the inside is all fallen down on itself. There's one large rock, big rock. I'm sure no one has moved it or anything because it's huge. It now has a brass plaque on it. Oh. That's the number 1 plaque. Yeah, number 2 plaque is on our hearth here. Okay. Barry had them made out of brass, and I attached them to the it's Pasadena Bait Club number 1 and Circa, and this one is
always
even this place.
And back then, it was a big deal to come back that far. I mean,
to get in at that time, they came in from Pasadena, hence.
So they came up over the top this way.
Yeah, they came.
Wow.
One of the trailheads that they came up. I don't know if it was from Pasadena, where they came up where 2 is and dropped down in the headwaters.
Yes.
Or they came up Sierra Madre.
Okay.
Along the foothills. There's a number of them all along the foothills.
Yeah.
Where you can, in the early days, the golden age of hiking.
Yes.
They penetrated in it. Also the railroad. They had that light rail.
Yeah, that Mount
went
Lowe
up to
the pavilion up there.
The bull gear,
the mechanism.
All the mechanism is still there.
Yes.
Yeah. That's quite impressive.
It is. I mean, to think that they got it back there that far, and now we take it for granted because we got a highway that goes all the way up to the highway. And Highway 2 goes all the way to Wrightwood.
Yeah, we come up car camping.
Yes.
It's fun because it's as far away from LA as you can get in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But you need a car to do that.
Yes.
In the old days, when they first started coming up to hunt and fish, it took them 2.5 days to get into this stretch. So this was not a vacation. This was work.
Wilderness, and it was wilderness. Yeah. If you didn't bring it with you, there was nothing else. You had to bring it all with you.
All of this front room here, all the Portland cement was brought up. There's 3 big rods, steel rods that keep the wood walls from racking.
Gotcha.
Doing this, they were brought up on horseback. All the cut lumber was brought up on horseback. The nails, the paper,
everything.
The roofing, you name it. Everything was brought up on horseback.
Windows, the glass. Yeah.
So.
Well, look at the observatory. That was all brought up that way.
Yeah.
Well, the observatory, they had the Mount Wilson
toll road.
The toll road.
The toll road, yeah.
Yeah. They brought everything up on that. But even so, it took them a couple of days to bring the telescope up.
Yeah.
And it was in pieces.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting story in itself.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then that they chose that. It was dark enough so that they could see.
Well, at
and
the
now,
time it was.
At the time it was. Yeah, it's amazing.
Now the darkest night is a whiteout.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can see the inside a little bit.
Sure. Come on. We had a break-in about a month ago.
Oh.
We've been dealing with that. My wife and I came up, and we were broken in again.
Oh wow.
So what they missed the first time, because evidently they were spooked,
Uh-huh.
they dropped their big iron pry bar.
Yes.
They finished it off. They came back and popped the door again,
Uh-huh.
and took what they didn't last time. So,
What kind of stuff they take?
first time a generator, which was big enough they needed two healthy men
Yes.
and a pickup, and the key to the lock gate.
Huh. That
So
kind of narrows it.
it limits the
Yeah.
culprits.
I've been passing this place for decades.
This is the original room. Now, originally they squared it off. It was just a big rectangle. And then sometime down the line they added a kitchen area here. And then we came along and made a storage room out of here.
Okay.
So, what they missed the first time they got out of here. But full service, when we have electricity, we've got everything. So,
Run fishing.
yeah.
It's nice. The roof.
That is cool.
Look at the old.
I remember the
These are a Hardy reel.
I still had some of the old 15-minute mats.
Look at this one.
Where's
Well, there's.
see this right here?
Yes.
This right here is the bird's head.
Oh,
Gotcha.
It
creel.
looks like, and there we go.
Yeah, testing it.
there
It's right there on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
yeah.
is one of the last maps that we're still on it.
Yeah, 42.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were up here going up the west fork of Bear Creek, the conference up there. You know, that was part of the thing that sparked our interest in this is there's
I have one of those.
fishing clubs along the west fork, and there was a short-lived one.
This is really neat. If you're not from around here, you probably don't appreciate it as much of this as the people around here, the locals will. This is a rare occasion, being able to come in here.
Remains about 2 miles up on Bear Creek. The chimney still
It was a big, passionate fly. They're all fly fishermen.
Yes.
They're all fly fishermen, and
It's neat. Down here in these berry plants, he is a strong, healthy one. Look at him. Feel how cool he is, man. How strong. Look at how tight he's pulling on my hand. Look at that. Look at the belly. It's beautiful. The one in the strike. It's neat. Look at him.
It's not even what we were looking for.
That was a pure bonus right there.